Hello my friend, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Marcelo Bielsa, the professor, being sacked by Leeds United. Can you believe it? Very hard to even believe. And let me start by saying that I have a lot of respect to this man because of everything he has achieved in football. He brought his own philosophy and he won't compromise or ditch his philosophy no matter what. It's always his way or no way. So you have to respect the discipline that he imposed to football players. For example, making his players pick up trash outside the stadium so they can understand how hard it is for an ordinary fan to walk and then save the money to come to the stadium or buy merchandise. This guy has to be respected forever. I also feel for Leeds United fans who are confused at the moment because this guy took them from the championship, I don't know after how many years, and brought them back to the Premier League. And it looked like they were doing good the first season and they were going to be a good, stable Premier League team. So I can understand the mixed feeling about sentiment and business. But listen, the end of the day, you can't mix sentiment with business because you're gonna fail. This season, let's be honest, Marcelo Bielsa and Leeds are not doing good at all. And they've been conceding some stupid goals, if you ask me. That would be like winning the game. They are ahead, but instead of closing the shop, see the game out, and then prepare for the next game, Marcelo Bielsa would die with his ideas than closing the shop and getting 3 points. He doesn't understand that today football is about business. The end of the day, you need to win games. Sometimes it's very frustrating, even for me, a neutral fan, to watch Bielsa's team play because you know exactly what's gonna happen. You know that no matter what, this guy is gonna continue to attack for no reason. For him, it's about spectacle, no matter what. If you score, we're gonna outscore you. But it doesn't happen all the time. You know, in football, you're not gonna always outscore the opposition. Sometimes you have to learn how to win ugly. 1-0, a dodgy penalty or dodgy goal, you get 3 points and you move on. I'm not saying that it's all bad because you don't take a team from the championship to the Premier League in just 2 seasons for no reason. You must be doing something good. But in today's football, you have to adapt to the opposition. You have to work on your philosophy and take your ideas to the next level. The problem with this kind of philosophers, the professors, okay, they tend to always be old school, and the world is changing every single day, different kind of generations and players, so you're not gonna get the same result the way you used to get before. And he has a history everywhere he's been, in France, in Spain, in South America, even with the national teams. It's always start very good, but it ends by some very bad result because people got used to what he's doing and it's become so predictable and boring and he start losing. And since he doesn't know how to change, it always end up in tears. Anyways, people, good luck to the professor himself, Marcelo Bielsa. good luck for his next project. Hopefully he can learn the new generation football and start taking football as a business and not only as an entertainment. For Leeds fans, I feel your confusion, I feel your pain. It's not easy to get rid of somebody like Marcelo Bielsa, but at the end of the day, it's all about business. People come and go, and the club will remain forever. So, probably you're gonna find somebody better, and you won't regret Marcelo Bielsa. His legacy is gonna stay there forever. Be positive. Now, the question is, who is going to take over from Marcelo Bielsa? These are big shoes to fit, in my opinion, because people will be comparing you with Marcelo Bielsa. So it's not an easy task. First of all, you have to fight for relegation to stay in the Premier League. That is going to be the first big shoes to fit. So people have been talking about Jesse March, okay? By the time I am recording this video, it's not confirmed yet, but when you watch this video, it could be already announced because negotiations are going on. So, the American Jesse March, very experienced American coach. He started at the group RB, Red Bull Group, okay, Salzburg. And then he moved to Leipzig, which he got sacked because he didn't do that good. When Nagelsmann left for Bayern Munich, Jesse March took over at RB Leipzig, but didn't really do that good. Had some very bad results, but people need to understand the circumstances that he took over there, right? Nagelsmann living with Upamecano, they sold few players here and there, including Konate and people like that. So you have to rebuild pretty much from scratches. Not an easy task, but looks like they were not patient to give him enough time. Jesse March already won some titles in Salzburg, so he's not a small coach, if I can say that way. The problem I have here is that this is a different kind of ball game. Okay, you are coming to the Premier League to try to save a team. Jesse March plays beautiful football, tiki-taka, all that. He was even in the Champions League. He is the guy who pretty much took Haaland to the next level, if I can say so. You know what I mean? When he was there at Salzburg, under him that we all discovered Haaland, the amount of goals that he scored in the Champions League and all that. The problem is you have to fight in the Premier League with teams like Manchester United, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and all the big guns. For me, I think Jesse is gonna do good. He's a good manager, but I would have preferred to have somebody who got the experience of saving teams from relegations. A manager that's got some experience like in the Premier League, something like that, because it's gonna be really, really tough for him. And for the future, like he plays very good football. He got a lot of experience. He's gonna make Leeds a very stable Premier League team, that is for sure. But at the moment, I wanted to see somebody like, why not some Allardyce? Big Sam, for example. I'm just giving an example, but somebody who knows how to deal with the relegation battle, just to keep them in the Premier League, for a few months, and then appoint Jesse March in June or July so he can have his preseason and keep them in the Premier League, like make them stable in the Premier League. That's what I meant. But hey, it is what it is. They are planning for the future. Probably they know that they have good enough players to stay in the Premier League, so Jesse can start rebuilding the team right now. So yeah, Leeds got great players, man. Rafinha, but also you have to keep in mind that they've been struggling with a lot of injuries. But injuries only are not the reasons why they are losing games. The reasons they are losing games is about Bielsa's philosophy that never change.